Hello guys, hello from the center of Kyiv. Misha and I went to our usual spot near Michael's Monastery. So today is Friday, 10th of January, and here we are with our news updates. Unfortunately, last night in Kyiv were loud, but we were sleeping. Actually, I was sleeping, heard nothing, but it was loud. I checked with my family. And it was a drone attack. Like, we have drone attacks almost like every day. I can say maybe couple of days without the attack during the months. And the shrapnel struck today the residential multi-story building and hit 16th floor. And thankfully it was a technical floor, and I don't see any information about casualties, injured or deaths. Thankfully, only the windows broke out and 6 cars were destroyed. And I have always feeling that the war is like closer and closer, because within these almost 3 years, I know personally people who died in the front lines. I know too many people with losing their homes. People with whom I studied in the university, who was from Kherson, Mariupol, and many different places. And like this morning, I see these news updates, and later I checked my Instagram, and I see the story of my friend. I know her like maybe 15 years, and it's a house of her mom, and she went today there and explained that her mom sit today in her like it was 2 a.m. Something at 3, and heard how the drone was flying towards her. So she jumped out last seconds to the corridor, and she lives on 14 floors, and the drone hit 16th floor. So it's like her story. And also, I guess half a year ago, she lives in left bank, and because of the drone, her own apartment lost the window because the shrapnel hit the street near the house. So it's like getting closer, and I always know like people, their stories. So I know, always randomly, and you never know where, and it's happened every night. So for many of us, is how we could say, to live in the bomb shelter 3 years, it's very complicated, let's say. So when it's huge rocket attack or so, people probably go to bomb shelter. A lot of people also don't go. So I just was started, and I was like slept. So like this, in total we intercept 33 drones among 72, and 34 were lost locally and didn't reach their targets. The explosions were heard, like it's information all around Ukraine, Kyiv region, Chernihiv region, Khmelnytsky region, Poltava region, Kharkiv region. So the drones came in all over Ukraine, and it is what I checked what was happened in Kyiv today in Solomianskyi district. Of course, we in Ukraine closely following the situation happened in Los Angeles, with devastating fire and disaster occurred there, and people lost their homes and living there. And I want to say, who better than Ukrainians to understand what means lose their home, animals, and leave their homes evacuated. Now someone is said is like looks like a bomb attack the Los Angeles, and I also see different videos how were rescued elderly from the hospital, people saving the dogs, and left their homes. So we are hoping that soon everything will be okay, and we all know how it's left behind everything, and living in constant stress of losing your loved ones or your home with memories where you have your childhood and so on. So in this video I'm going to speak about the recent news updates, mention the massive attack on Zaporizhia with a lot of killed people among civilians, and speaking about the situation on the front lines, Trump politics regarding to Ukraine. So let's start. So regarding Trump's stand on war in Ukraine, initially he said that he will stop this war within 24 hours. 2 days ago I saw his press conference and that he said about 6 months, and yesterday Kit Kellogg mentioned about hundreds of days everything will be over. So what I want to say that the situation with end this war very quickly seems more complex than it might seem before. Also, good news about Biden administration. The U.S. announced the aid package to Ukraine with help and support, which cost $500 million. Actually, it's very good news, and later I checked about the information about the Ramstein that happened yesterday, also with many help from UK, Germany, and other countries. So that is like, thankfully, we have to stay united. We have to win this war and stop Putin somehow. Because I also watched, I made a video about interview Lex Friedman and Zelensky 2 days ago, where Lex Friedman said that Putin loves his country. Putin wants to stop the war. And in the day, it was 8th of January, I did a video. It was like time of sunset, about 3:30, 4 p.m. Exactly this time is like rush hours. People going back from their work, somewhere else. I don't know, a lot of people in the street. In Zaporizhia, we can see how Putin wants to stop the war because he strike the civilian infrastructure, the street, and killing 13 civilians, and now is 123 injured. People died in public transport, in trams, walking the street. I saw photos how people was without the legs, and it was a huge attack, and also check it was the biggest massive attack on Zaporizhia since 2022 in terms of injured and killed civilians. So that is, we see how how Putin wants to end this war and taking care of Russian-speaking people. And we all know that in Ukraine people were talking Russian, Ukrainian. There was never a problem about the language. He used this idea just for his propaganda. So what's to say more regarding the situation in the front lines and the biggest battle there? So we see that Russia is going closer to Pokrovsk, its strategic city near Dnipro region, and closer to Dnipro region is approximately 3 kilometers. So we will see also about the Kursk region. Ukrainian troops made a successful attack there and pushing Russians around 100.5 miles. And also, according to the Russian media, they managed to capture Kurakhova, it's a strategic city in the Donetsk region, but in Ukrainian media I don't see any of updates about that. So I also following the map Deep State. That is constantly a new map. You can see which troops is advanced, and in terms of like some volunteers or media going to travel close to the front, they can check the safest way. So that is briefly updates on the other front lines. About our President Zelensky, yesterday he met with the Prime Minister of Italy, and today he is going to meet President of Italy. So we will see what's going on next, but we know for sure which help we will have after 20th of January, and a little bit about the Ramstein meeting that happened yesterday. I have the list of countries and support that we will have. For example, Canada, United Kingdom, Norway, and Germany, Iceland. Also supporting us, and we are very thankful for all your support and help to Ukraine to win this war, because we know we only can stop this not by talks with Putin, only to fight and protect ourselves with weapons, because this is only guarantees what we will have that Russia wouldn't invade us again. Because I would repeat this always, we try to negotiate with Russia many times with Minsk agreement and many other of agreement, because if Russia see the weak country near its own borders, Russia going to invade. We are not the first country that Russia invaded, so we just have to be prepared and protected for future, that Russia will never again touch us, because if we not protect it well enough, Russia will attack us again, because the whole idea of Putin, he wants all of Ukraine, have the pro-Russian president, and we just don't want to leave how Belarus people lives under Lukashenko dictator, and Russia, North Korea. So we don't want that. We want to live in Ukraine, free country, and don't follow the dictator regime and being scared to say something wrong in the street and going immediately to the prison. That is how Kyiv looks today. Not very cold, not minus, people walking. Feels like a Friday. I see more people, and yeah. By the way, we have everything okay with our electricity. Don't see any reports about the potential shortages. So waiting for spring and good weather, waiting for our victory, continue supporting our guys in the front lines, helping others, and united we stand. So guys, thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Now is 3:30 p.m. So let's see, maybe some more news happened by the end of the day, but let's hope everything will be quiet, everything will be okay, and Ukraine is wait for you after we win the war, and let's hope it's happened this year, and let's hope for the best. Thank you for standing with us. Thank you for taking your time to watch my channel. Thank you for your interest, what is happening in Ukraine, and thank you. Misha and I don't have plans to leave. We will stay here, and we stay together with our country and believe in the best. Third winter almost over, and I'm very happy that it was with light and heating despite all the idea what is can happen. And yeah, thank you very much, and see you very soon. Goodbye. Misha, say bye. Misha is probably cold. Misha, where are you? Goodbye.